58mm with an f2 aperture. Now, what most people don't know about it is that you can actually open the lens up pretty easily and play around with the glass elements. So one popular lens hack that you can call is you take the front lens and you flip it over. And what this does is that it gives you some really crazy bokeh. Now, this is very popular with like macro photographers or people who shoot flowers. I even gave it a try a few times, but I pretty much almost never seen how this looks like in portraits. So I got together with my friend Zane and a few others, and we went out to the streets of Seoul and tried to shoot portraits with this lens and see what came out of it. The results were alright, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't particularly impressed. There were a few of them that came out okay, but it's actually very hard to shoot portraits with this lens. I mean, the 44-2 by itself is okay, but when you're trying to shoot with a reversed element Helios 44-2, the pictures come out really, really soft, and you often have to stop down quite a bit just to make sure that you can get the focus. Now, this is a very artistic thing, and some people are very interested in it. Maybe some people like it. Not gonna lie, I kind of liked it, but at the same time I kind of didn't. Like, there were some times where I thought it came out okay, but most of the time I kind of messed up the shots. Or maybe I didn't mess them up, it's just that it's really hard to do it with this lens. But I do love the way this dreamy, kind of soft, crazy swirliness looks when you're like shooting things like flowers. Not sure I like it so much for portraits. I mean, we tried to light her up pretty well, and we took many pictures. In the end, these were like the only ones I was really happy with. But for anyone out there who's interested in playing around with vintage lenses, because this is not something you can do only with the Helios 44-2. Like, the great thing about vintage lenses is that you can open them up and switch around the elements. And I've even heard of people taking like one lens from another lens and putting it in another one like that, or people who switch the rear elements. So you can get like this kind of Franken lenses, and you get some cool effects. Another lens you can do this with really easily is the Mir 1B. It's another Russian lens, 37mm. It's also really easy to do it with that one. But yeah, I wanted to share this with you in case somebody has this lens and is interested in doing lens hacks or playing around with vintage lenses, because it's pretty cool, it's pretty fun. But I think personally I'm going to stick to flower photography when I use this lens, because the reason I got the 44-2 and I reversed it was mainly because I like the way it looks with pictures of flowers. And I know I never share my pictures of flowers here, but maybe I'll do a video about that in the future if people want. But yeah, for those of you interested, when you order the lenses from Russia, you can ask them to reverse the front element for you. Most of the time they can do it, or you can do it yourself. It's not hard. You just have to be a little savvy with taking apart things and putting them back together. Anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know if any of these pictures that you liked. I personally liked the one with the kind of bluish and pinkish tones in the back. That's a good photo. I'll see you around.